Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to more Survival Horror Sunday. Hello, Nagakuga 2222. 2222. Yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome for the first time. We're back. And it's time to find more spooky stuff. Last time we had some spooky stuff. Hopefully this time we have some spooky stuff. I truly hope we're finding more spooky stuff. So yeah, let's get on. Rowan doesn't know. So far, very happy with the game. Ah, yes. Hello. Still the best edition. Sorry. No one will ever make me hate Cat. Cat is cute. Cat is precious.
Is this meant for me?
That wasn't there yet. Ooh, scraps. Hello, Claire. How are you doing?
I recognize this work. Him again.
I can get you out of here. Look, man, just let me go. I can take you somewhere safe. We got supplies. Stick with me. I can get you out of here.
Safe? What's interesting about safe? Why would I want to leave here? This place is a work in progress, but soon it will be perfect. All it requires is my inspiration and your blood.
What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Don't move.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Help! Somebody help me!
I said don't move. Now, let's make some art.
Tough luck, Ryan. This is supposed to be art, more like an execution. A camera rigged to take a picture of the victim.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, for me, it's more like I never got along with these games. Maybe if they had better gameplay loops, I guess, but I was just never really interested in any of them.
Another communicator. Must be Ryan's. Huh. Mobius team members. They might have something useful on them. Damn it. Where did he go?
Yeah, and that's usually why I probably don't play them, like, generally. Like, you know, for example, currently playing with a friend, helping a friend up through Payday 2. Yeah, that is to a degree. You know, hey, wait a second, we're just very quickly clearing the, everything, but it's also like, you know, showing how shit works and stuff, so there is gameplay. I don't think it's as much as in, you know, gacha games. Gacha games are just really like, yeah, can you do the grind? And like, I could, but I don't want to.
That was weird. Even for this place. O'Neill's safe house is right there. Might as well give him the bad news about his entourage face to face.
Oh god.
Did you find them?
They're dead. But after what I saw, you're better off without them around. They were planning on killing everybody in here.
An Alpha 1 emergency, huh? Can't say it's the worst idea I've heard.
You're a real piece of work, O'Neill. You know that?
I'm just being a realist. You can't save everybody. It's impossible. Mobius made emergency plans for a reason.
If they never made this twisted machine, they wouldn't need emergency plans in the first place.
Maybe so.
No.
But look at what they've done. It's pretty incredible.
Still a company man after all this, huh? Hope your loyalty pays off for you in the end. Because right now, it seems like they don't give a shit about you.
What do you mean? They sent you in here, didn't they? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you angry. Here. I made some more of these for you. For your troubles.
Nope, not yet. We're kind of working our way through the town, I'd say, today. As far as I can. I don't know, probably we're not gonna go overboard today, but we didn't over last time either, so... I'm struggling right now. Like... Okay, in the dumpster. There. And there. No, it's like, basically, psychologist was like, hey, maybe you should start, you know, you should try antidepressants, and they're currently, like, taking a gigantic fucking hit on me. And I hate that. Because I'm I'm not functioning for the last 2 days, basically. And now I'm weighing if I should just actually, like, they're saying, oh, hey, you need to, like, wait a week, then, you know, up the dosage and stuff there first, and then, like, but, like, to a degree, I'm just like, should I even do that? Because, yeah, it. I don't know if I want to, you know, keep just trotting along for like a week and then maybe more, because, you know, right now this is the low dosage. And like, here's the thing. When I get hit by depressions, it can get really bad. I'm not going to fudge that. Like, it can get really bad for me. The thing is, I don't have 24/7 depressions, I think. I generally have my own problems and trauma that don't go away currently because, as my therapist said, too many people died in too short amount of time back to back due to unnatural causes. You know, for me that my what was the middle E button again? Oh yeah, I forgot it. This is RE Forster. That my brain is just 2 degrees just fucked. But I don't think I'm depressed directly. I have some other problems, I guess. And gladly, you know, since, you know what, fuck it, take me a pot shot. Since Germany is a fucking civilized country, you're not getting broke from trying out antidepressants. I mean, if it gets too bad, I guess I can still. Oh, nice! That was planned.
It's coming. It's coming. Walls won't stop it. Doors won't stop it. Nothing will. Can't hide from it. It's coming.
That doesn't sound like any of the other ones.
Yeah, but also hashtag cooking. Yeah, you can. Like, the thing that happens right now with the meds is, basically I only start really functioning at the end of the day. So that sucks. So, like, part 1, that sucks. Part 2, I get stomach pains and, I'm just like, I almost want to vomit when I eat shit, so not good. And my brain just, like, clogs up. It feels like it clogs up. Oh, this could be out of Breath of the Wild, almost. If I kick this one stone, there would be, like, a shit creature beneath it. And again, this is just a 25 milligram after 2 days. Sure, you know what? One of the most reasonable things to say would be like, you can power through. Maybe it is gone after a week. But like, here's the thing. I think the biggest question for me is, how much do I want things? Like, yeah, sometimes I have problems. I can't. Wait, it's with E. They changed it a bit. Honestly, it's kind of funny how they get the whole zombie thing sometimes.
Anyone you hate! Find yourself another safe house! This place is locked. Okay, door's locked. Windows secure. Power disabled. Nothing's getting in here. Anyone you hate! Find yourself another safe house! This place is locked tight! Understand? Shit. This is so fucked. Didn't sign up for this. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. You're locked in, man. Just gotta wait it out. What the fuck was that sound? How did that get in here? What the hell is that? No!
Neat. Oh. Yeah, I did. You said that last time. That is a very neat mechanic, I have to say. Ooh, smoke this time. I love that you locked the door. That is just such a neat detail. Honestly, you know what? God. Yeah, the main problem I have right now is the question: should I just stop doing taking these, because like it's not nice. And statistically, people who just have, you know, mild slight to mild depressions, hashtag Goop Gang. Thought so. Yeah, I know that those things can be, you know, and also good gang. I did that with the one, remember?
These parts should fix the broken sniper rifle.
I like that you need, you know, special parts and some. I like that. Nice. Okay, I just want to say that the achievement for getting both high grade weapon upgrades is now we're playing with power, and I find that very hilarious. That was not bad, game. That was not bad. Also 60% crit rate. I take that. Oh. Yeah, the thing is, if you just have low to mild depressions, they did one meta study, but one really big double-blinded meta study, that showed that the upsides, the effects of like the benefits for those people on antidepressants are equal to taking placebos. So I'm just like, I'm really just wondering, like, is this actually sensible for me? I mean, honestly, one of the main problems I have is... You know what? Let's just be real here. The more I think about it, it's like, yeah, you know, the very typical... There you are. Financial stability. Everyone wants some financial stability. Just get down this street then. Now I'm slowly done. I mean, the thing is, they said themselves that I would feel worse for like a week, and this is why you start on a low dosage. This is why then you go upwards, which is why I'm feeling, why isn't there like an even lower dosage to start with? But like, yeah, it's... Here's the thing. I think the biggest problem I have right now is simply the fact that I don't know if it will help me in the long run. Oh, there was someone. Hello, hashtag Loop Gang. If it will help me in the long run. that happened. My axe is gone now though, so I'm a bit sad. But no, it's like... yeah, financial stability is a thing. Even though I'd say I'm still, you know, pretty solid there, to a degree. You're not perfect. That's not that. And... then you have, how's it called? Well, the shit with my sister that I can't fucking... like, I... honestly, now that I say this... I feel fucking stupid that I even considered, hey, maybe they could help. Because that problem sure as shit won't fix itself with me taking drugs. Ooh, good gang. Yeah. Interestingly, that second shot didn't hit. But I think we just got some good upgrade. Honestly, I really like that. This is a much better system than the first game. Also no Roombas so far. It's kind of wild that, you know, we started the series out and you said, yeah, actually the second one loses a lot of the first game. Then you're just like, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know. You know what, that's probably the biggest problem I have right now. It's the question. Should I power through or not? And I'm probably making Agonia mad right now because I'm discussing the problem again. Like, yeah. Honestly, here's the thing. Okay? You will love Friday. Yesterday was the worst. So Friday.
Sounds like someone's in trouble.
Oh my god! No!
Those things will kill her if I don't do something.
You know what's fucking me up more? That they said I should take them in the morning, and well, because I made it up until I was up until 8 a.m. I was like, fuck it, time to go and take it them then, and I slept through them, and now I feel like
It's okay, I took care of them. Please open the door. I need to ask you a few questions.
Thank you. You saved me. I thought I was a goner for sure.
It's okay. Calm down. What's going on out there?
How am I supposed to know? If anybody should be asking what's going on, it's me.
Look, I just got here. I'm even more confused than you are.
Oh yeah? What's your name?
It's Sebastian. Sebastian Castellanos.
Well, then you're not as confused as I am. I can't even remember my own name. I don't know what day it is. I don't even know where I am. God, what's happening to me?
Just try to remember anything you can.
1 minute, I was in that office being interviewed by that Asian doctor lady. The next thing I know, I'm in this town I've never been to, wearing clothes I've never seen, and there's this guy who says he's my husband telling me to run. I'm not married, mister. None of this is real. It can't be.
Let me ask you something.
oh damn.
I'm looking for my daughter. She's 6 years old. Her name is Lily.
I haven't seen any kids out there. Nothing but those things.
Damn it.
6 years old? Oh, I'm sorry, mister. Poor thing. Being lost out there. I wish I could help you.
Me too. But I'm not giving up until I find her. So you just woke up here a few hours ago?
Hours, days, I can't figure time. The last thing I remember was being in that office, like I said.
What office?
I needed some money, so I answered an ad looking for people to be in a sleep study. They took my blood and gave me a physical, and then that Asian lady asked me weird questions all day, and I don't understand what's happening.
Does the name Mobius mean anything to you?
I don't think so, but I can't remember much of anything.
What can you tell me about those things out there?
I don't know. All I know is that they'll kill you if they get the chance. You should stay away from them.
Any idea where they came from?
That guy who said he was my husband started acting all weird. Kept looking over his shoulder at something I couldn't see. Then all of a sudden, he's screaming and starts to change. Skin bubbling up. It was horrible. Next thing I knew, he was trying to kill me too.
So they used to be regular citizens. What's causing them to change like this?
I don't know anything. I can't help you, mister.
I'm gonna try to figure this out. Stay in here and keep the doors locked. It's not safe out there.
I'm not going anywhere, that's for sure. But thanks for saving me. You need anything from the house? Go ahead and help yourself.
I guess taking the gun itself.
Wish I could do more for her. But finding Lily is the best thing for everyone here.
Oh well. Good to know. The teleporting zip. Hashtag Goop Gang. Well, okay, honestly, you know what, I feel like I'm slowly being able to think again, and that is good. It does. So interesting. I like the idea that that, you know, they are melee resistant due to kind of a simple thing. Yes, the rats in the Matrix. Oh yeah, we are back here. Good, I have everything almost cleared. That is nice. Smells. This game was Alan Wake 2 before Alan Wake 2. Could be. Could have been, honestly. Like, it's not that, you know, devs, like, do play games. They know that the big, mass didn't play, so... Hell, I'm playing this and I think, like... You know, as much as I'm happy that, I mean, you know, Krafton swooped in and saved the studio, and hopefully this license? Hopefully? It's like, you know, I see this and I think like... God damn it, Capcom, you should have just hired those people and let them make Resident Evil Revelations 3. Like, you have a good amount of, you know, experience in combat systems and such, but like... I think kind of an open world exploration Resident Evil, that would work. Yeah, that is always the problem. Hi, bot. I mean, Hi-Fi Rush kinda happened probably because of, you know... Oh well.
What's happening? It's freezing.
Quick, get some iron and salt.
What the fuck is happening? It's coming for me. I gotta get out of here. There's gotta be some way to get out of here.
Ah, so that's what we need. Guess it's somewhere here.
This might get me out of here.
Kind of funny how. But yeah, it's back in Beacon, and oh hey yeah, oh the designs were so much better in the first game. You mean aside from the few far in between bosses?
Did I just imagine that? No. That was... What was that thing? Was that real or all in my mind?
By the way, if you hear something in the background, please tell. Yeah, to a degree, but like, ironically... I'd say a lot of the stuff does work better in the second one. Oh. Zeb, what did you just do? What was that? Psycho break. Dance break. Hashtag cocaine. Yeah, that... Okay. That is due to browser games being played. I don't like that. Okay, no, not you. It is kind of interesting how she keeps haunting you, though. That's a good little detail.
Shit. Gotta restore power to these doors. Maybe that wire leads to a power source or something.
How lucky that in America everything is overhead.
Hopefully that did the trick.
Thank you for the goop. That sounds weird, because this feels like something that should be doable. Or not. Can't go in here. Guess safe house and then the upper part and in there. Yeah, multi-kill. It's nice that it's doable. Time to clear the upper part and then... yeah. Actually...
Detective Castellanos. Always a pleasure to see you. There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting forever. Maybe you should think about adding some combat skills.
Yeah, I do want to do that. Let's, yeah. $12,000, okay. It is something, yeah. I think the whole, yeah, I can fix you, which is like, a thing to say. Katze. Huh.
You still up, Kidman?
No rest for the wicked. What's going on?
I can't believe Lily is still alive. The fire.
Lily wasn't killed in the fire. You know this now.
Tell that to my brain. Tell that to the nightmares I've been having for years. Why did they take her? Out of all the little girls in the world, why mine?
I can't answer that, Sebastian. Mobius took Lily long before I joined them. I know you don't believe in coincidences. Maybe you see a pattern because you want to. You know that some crimes just happen. There's no real reason for it. Just the wrong person at the wrong place at the wrong time.
No. I refuse to believe that.
Regardless, the fire is a memory that you need to purge, Sebastian. It wasn't your fault that it happened, and you didn't lose Lily because of it. Try to remember that.
Yeah, cat is a... Goop.
Thanks, kitty.
It's a good kitty. Gives me goop. He was more gruff there, yeah. Honestly, I don't dislike this design. I think they're kind of equal. Maybe I'm even preferring this one. But I don't know. He definitely looks more human in this one, but that is probably just, you know, advancing technology and stuff. should probably craft a bit. It's kind of wild how this series that we did, you know, started out with, oh yeah, you should, you know, you should definitely try The Evil Within. It's better than people say. And then slowly comes to, yeah, maybe the second game was a bit better, maybe? Slightly? Yeah, I mean, the murder Roombas leave an impression, I'd say.
What the hell is this doing here?
File number 15. Interview with Detective Sebastian Castellanos. Detective, could you please tell me about that day at Beacon Mental Hospital?
I told you 10 times already.
Let's go through it one more time.
This is more like an interrogation than an interview.
Please. Detective.
That's me.
We had a call. Something happening at Beacon Mental Hospital. We went in. But it wasn't the hospital. It was somewhere else.
Are you certain that's what you saw?
My story's not gonna change, damn it. It was like hell in there. A whole other world.
And this all took place at the hospital?
I just said it didn't. Jesus, can't you understand?
I understand that you've been under considerable stress.
That was the counseling they made me do after.
It was just a fever dream. A figment of your imagination.
It wasn't a dream. I was inside of a killer's mind. It was as real as you are.
That may be. But what good is it to hang on to this version of reality? Perhaps if we disabuse you of this notion, things will go more smoothly for you.
Was he just head shrinking me, or did he know something I didn't? You cannot keep me here.
Oh, it's this area. The invisible shits. Ooh, nice.
Beacon. I can't be back.
Oh hey, the blood pool. Wait, is that a twink? Or is it himself?
What the hell is going on?
Ooh, red goop.
Were those just memories? What do you want?
Sebastian, are you alright? Your vitals suddenly spiked. You're about to go into cardiac arrest.
I saw a beacon. I was there again.
How could that be? This is a completely new stem.
I don't know. But I know what I saw. God, I hope it doesn't happen again. It's bad enough in here already. I don't want to have to relive the past over and over. Place is trying to mess with me. Can't get distracted. Gotta find Lily.
Oh boy, a game about reliving trauma, which is the first game, which is like, Okay, you know what? I know I cannot joke you have, but like, okay, I fucking love the setup because here's the thing. Let me explore. Here's the thing. Ironically, I would say I really like this setup because I think the first game was mostly an, how's it called, an excuse to do things. Like, oh, you're in the mind of a killer, which is like, let's just be real here for a second. This is not how killers think usually. It is definitely like a very simplified and very generalized idea that is, you know, not accurate. Murders usually happen due to completely different happenstances. Ooh, I do like to see that. Like, yeah, I think that is one of the things I just, you know, I think especially this whole thing about, oh, hey, this is how a nightmare, that's supposed to look like a nightmare, you know, the mind of a killer and stuff. It's like, it's not how any of this works to, like, a big degree. What I would like to say, though, is, yeah, this is it is still probably pretty traumatizing. So, I generally like the idea that the second game is about, you know, not only him suffering through that, but, you know, him being in the Matrix again, is like he still gets haunted. And you know what's kind of interesting by what this game does? I don't know if it was by accident or not, is the fact that, you know, usually when it comes to video games, movies, writing, etc., you know, people usually only have one type of trauma. Usually. He has two. And that is actually... Okay. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you for 1 second. This right here works because, you know, Bethesda, for all they, you know, they had some very identifiable things, and I feel a lot of them fit. Like, for example, Doom and Quake. Yeah, I can see, like, you know, yeah, they were made by id Software, but, like, you know, yeah, id Software also was bought up. This will always happen. There's always a thing, like, with who can you even associate something. I think id Software and, like, a lot of Bethesda stuff, even though it came from outside, I feel, feels very Bethesda because they had a very good approach to what they want to sponsor, you know, what they want to finance and stuff. This all is now gone because they were bought up by Microsoft, because I can guarantee you there will be no Quake game. Or if there's gonna be a Quake game, it's probably gonna be My Machine Games, it's gonna be amazing, it's going to undersell, and Microsoft will shut them down. Anyway. Yeah, someone should have made this a bit clearer here. A bit smoother. It's just, well. In general, I would say, and yeah, I'm kind of talking here a bit from personal experience. If you're, you know, if you're a traumatized person, you usually don't have one trauma. Yeah, I know, the saying says lightning doesn't strike twice, but... it kinda does sometimes. It kinda does a lot of times, actually. And that sucks. Oh, it was fine. We also found a rocket launcher from Quake. But yeah, I think always that... this is kind of what I find so fascinating and well done, because in the first game they kind of try to do this like, oh no, you know, he has a problem because his house burned down, but you know, that was just so badly communicated. It's outstanding. Also the fact that just a bit like, I don't know, they never did anything with the fact that he had trauma from a fire, and the antagonist had trauma from a fire. Like, what was going on with that? You really never capitalized on that. And now it's, you know, he kind of gets revealed with, you know, your first trauma is something that, you know, you didn't burn it down. It was a cover because they stole your child, and he was like, shit, that's a lot to grapple with. Good. And then, you know, the whole beacon thing comes back, which is, and this is why I'd say this is good, because I think in terms of setup, because in terms of setup, what I like about this is that beacon in of itself kinda sucked. Like, yeah, it was just a plot device for a video game. But if you take it literally and someone had to go through that, they're probably traumatized as well. So...
Go on.
I mean, I get it, but it's still cute.
Hey, Kidman.
What can I do for you, Sebastian?
Beacon. My life was skidding off the track before I went into that place. Being inside Ruvik's head like that, I haven't been the same since. They tried to tell me it was all in my mind, but my mind couldn't have dreamt up the things I saw in there.
You don't have to remind me. I was there too.
Yeah. Your pals in Mobius didn't have any problem putting you in danger, did they?
Maybe. But if I wasn't with you, we might not have made it out alive.
There are times when I'm not sure I ever made it out. And now I'm in another stem.
And I'm still with you. We're going to get out alive. Just like the last time.
I hope you're right about that.
Is this gonna be a thing that he gets together with Kidman in the end? But yeah, I love what this is. Yeah, it's a bold... You know what? This is almost this French rifle, this one French rifle. How's it called? Because Resident Evil 8 had that. Yeah. Which is kind of interesting that in the past years, there we go. This is what I want to say. The FRF2. No. Don't tell me. Don't need to tell me. It just feels like, you know, he and but like, yeah, it feels like they looked at this and were like, let's just put the SVD grip on the front. But like, yeah, it does remind me a bit more about the FRF2. Just a personal thing. Just a personal thing. Small stuff thrown in there because I wanted to point stuff out. Hello Kitty, give me goop gang. I still don't have enough goop. I have to acquire more goop. Kitty goop, yeah. Hashtag kitty goop. Very important. Honestly, at least I can read the achievement names, because I Am the Knight is really funny for lethal takedowns. I mean, they really don't need a rocket launcher. A special operative would do the job, honestly. Hashtag Goop Gang. Okay. Okay. Lena, you're right. But consider this. It's still an M1911. That gun has survived so much, and it's still used to this day for good reason. Like, seriously. Sure, it has its own ammunition and stuff, and you don't have, you know, readily available 9mm. Sure. But consider this. That's still some serious stopping power. Right in the pistol. Yep. I mean, honestly, I don't know if they can even send shit in.
Gotta stay quiet.
You know what I also like? Yes, you can see how stealth is like, they plan for stealth to be used, but I do like that this game has quite the open area, so it's not like, oh hey, everything is tall grass and stuff. Then again, I think, you know, The Last of Us 2 actually solved that pretty well. Because you're like, oh hey, I use a lot of tall grass. There's a lot of tall grass in Seattle. I don't have that big of a problem, hashtag Loot Gang. And then they introduced dogs. Oh boy, do I hate the dogs. Oh yeah, sure. I just killed someone and so they're like, hey, someone isn't answering anymore. Let your German Shepherd go loose. Sniff them out. You're like, ow. You know what? Let's save before I need to clear all of this again. Yeah, it's like... you know what? It's funny how dogs in... Like, here's the thing. Dogs in games are usually used only for two things. Either they're like, oh, emotional bond, or like, you have an excuse to have like a quick, you know, charging enemy that can grapple you or something. Those dogs, god damn it, I hated them. But let's just be clear here. The IWF, they were fucking bastards. The WLF was it? The WLF, they were fucking bastards. Like, the thing is, like, as much as you could say, you know, the Seraphim used stealth tactics and such, they fought way fairer. Like, let me just be clear here. When you play Abby, the Seraphim are like, what? Why are you laughing so much?
I'm just thinking of Subcom, that's all.
What?
The Seraphim.
Yeah, but they're also called this.
I know!
And I don't want to call them Scars, because Scars is, you know...
I know.
It's like, again, you play Abby, and they're like a lot of, you know... a lot of, like... The Seraphim just have, like, a lot of the big enemies, and they'll usually, like, come at you and be like, 1v1 me. And you're like, sure. Meanwhile, the WLF is just like, we have snipers everywhere that shoot at children. And we have bombs. And we have, you know, it is kind of obvious who the WLF are based on. They're just bastards. Like, it's not even subtle. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. What I want to say, everyone who says it is, you know, doing it both sides, really didn't play the game. Because, let me be clear here, they really hate the WLF. The WLF are literally people who, like... Yeah, they engage in a doomed genocide campaign. Their leader, Isaac, he's fucking called Isaac. It is so obvious. Like, keep in mind, when you start playing Abby's campaign, they're like, oh yeah, we're at war again. And they're like, everyone's like, why? Like, oh yeah, you see, they just started attacking us. Why? You see, one of their children threw a rock at us and we shot it dead. They broke the treaty, and you're like, what? Like, I'm sorry. Here's the thing. The best you could do at saying that it was a both-sidism is the thing that the Seraphim, became more radical and, more fundamentalist because they were under constant attack and basically, shoved into an island. That is what they said. That is something that is clearly said, that they were, they were there before, they lived peacefully, they built up more, like, keep in mind, the WLF loots Seattle and rebuilds nothing. They just loot the whole place to build up the army, while the Seraphim actually build a community again. And, then the WLF just settles over them. Yeah. God, honestly, I really need to stream those games, because, like, to say it is a both-sidism really feels like you have not played the game. Because it clearly is, oh hey, the Seraphim might, become, more fundamentalist. They might also not be, perfect people, but holy shit, 99% of the game is the WLF is doing the war crime thing. They keep doing the war crime thing, and they, kill everyone in the end because they feel justified in genocide. Like, that is literally what is going on there.
What the?
Yeah. This is like the thing where I'm like, it is so wild to me to say, that, Naughty Dog also is like pro-Israel or anything, which is just like, I've heard people say that, the Seraphim are just a stand-in, so, because it's just a Palestinian murder fantasy simulator. I'm like, you have not played the game. Most of the time you fight people, who are stand-in for the Israelis, and they're exclusively portrayed as the people that made everything worse. Just, God fucking damn, play the game for once. And don't play into, like, because there are some people out there who have such a hate boner, they just make shit up.
Are these lilies?
And they make shit up, with a lot of progressive quote-unquote talking points that probably make it very spicy to just overlook the fact that you're
Lily?
currently lied to.
Are you here?
Like,
It's Dad. Where did she go?
I keep reminding everyone that someone just made shit up about the studio by just taking shit from a Jason Schreier article about Gearbox, and then just blamed it, and it was very obvious,
Lily.
and no one
It's okay. It's me.
No one double checked, because, yeah.
Damn it. All right, calm down. How do I get in there?
Oh well. Yeah, honestly, I really need to tackle those games at some point, but... money. Money. Money is my big problem.
It's Lily's doll. She's been here. in trouble. Someone is chasing her. I should check out around back. See where that window comes out.
Oh, hello. Lily, you're secondary to keys. I am very sorry.
All right, Lily. Where did you run off to? Huh? What the? Another signal. Good. I'm coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there.
Where are you?
Okay. We have honestly, that's a good design. What if cat, dog, but human? Honestly, yeah, good designs. I'm not going to lie. Seriously, what was up with that? Oh no, these designs in the second game are more generic. What the fuck are you all talking about? There we go. I also love that they are resilient. So, it's not just... And seriously, good thing that resilient enemies give you a good amount of goop. Hashtag goop gang. We are almost at 12,000 goop for our... I mean, we've been exclusively pumping stealth, and I'm very happy. Honestly, I love that you can just pump shit into stealth first, and it's really worthwhile. But yeah. Ironically, we will probably first do the other open world game they did first, after this one. Oh yeah, it is. Hello, freshly brewed coffee. I just like the fact that, yeah, do you want to spend healing, or do you can just track back? The increased range on the stealth is probably gonna be a big boon as well.
You look like you could use some help, Detective.
What can I take it? Sniper rifle, I take that. Interesting. But then again, honestly, extraction games are just kinda, I don't know. I don't vibe with them. Like, the last thing I played was, you know, Delta Force Hawk Ops. Because I was like, okay, I want to unlock from the event the cute operator. So I was like, okay, good. Sit down, do play a bit of the extraction mode, and it's I don't know, I don't get it. It's just so boring. It's just there is nothing worthwhile. Like, here's the thing. You know what I would play if I want to play an extraction game mode? An extraction game? I would get out a good old copy of Advanced Dungeons and Dragons and get a group. Because sorry, the modern extraction game is a weaker version of the dungeon delve in Dungeons and Dragons. It is. It's the same thing, basically, just one is actually designed. Because you know, in the modern one, it's like, oh, you have like fast killing rifles, and it's realistic, and then usually even though you're supposed to communicate and have social moments, and it's like and then you have shit like and then that happened because I just wanted to get like the second extraction mode, and I just ran like in 3 or 4 groups, and I killed them all because I was just like, they shot at me first, but not, I didn't care. I didn't want to have any problems, so I just shot them and went on my way. But like, the thing is, if you play, in especially AD&D with Thaco and stuff, honestly, Dark and Darker is the same system as D&D, I think. Maybe I need to try it. It depends how the combat balancing works, because one of the main things about AD&D that worked so well was the Thaco system. That, you didn't have bloated health. Certain hits could kill you, so it was quote-unquote high risk, high reward, but also you were not incentivized to kill. That's kind of important. Old D&D didn't incentivize you to kill things. The goal was to get gold or other valuable things, not kill. And that is just such an important design part that no one does anymore, and it's like, oh hey, why do they all feel like slugs? Maybe because of that. But yeah, you were supposed to go in a dungeon and out a dungeon in one round. So yeah, I mean, again, maybe when Dolmenwood is out, I might just set up something that we can have multiple groups playing Dolmenwood. And I think probably a lot of people will be like, holy shit, this is what, like, yeah, we can talk a lot about Gary Gygax and, like, how the guy was a miserable piece of shit. But, like, the design aspect of how to, like, the loop of the gameplay loop of AD&D, especially the mechanics, were just, there is a reason games to this day copy it. Okay, that's not working. Because it is really well designed. Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe I should do that. You're right. It sucks that melee doesn't work then. That is normal. Like, hey, you know what? The last group I made, they went into Crystal Caverns and met some kobolds, and then they were like, "Hey, you want to build a mining facility with us because those are, you know, valuable, and the local people don't like you, but we like you, and we can sell them for you and share the profits." And they were like, "Oh, god damn it!" And now they have a fantasy mining business. Oh yeah, right. I had to go there first. Ugh. I kind of thought I had to go here because you wrote about it. Yeah, wrong place, wrong time. The thing is that, you know, this is why I think, like, the classic system just works better. Well, the shooting ones are just... Again, Dormerwood. It's gonna be interesting if that is out one day. And I'm hopefully up to speed again. Honestly, I feel like, you know, with the concentrated efforts of energy drink and just less stuff in my blood, I feel like I can think again. Yeah, I mean, honestly, as a, you know, as a GM, you shouldn't let it escalate too much. But here's the thing. People forget, specifically, okay, that you weren't supposed to kill on sight in D&D. That was made so utterly specific, actually.
I mean, you can try.
You can try, but the thing is, most of the shit in dungeons would kill you. Like, most, how's it called? Random encounter tables are like... There we go. Okay. Most random encounter tables are sometimes filled with a lot of, like, usually have one or two enemies on there that you really can't beat at your level, or, you know, the level you are. And that's, like, by design, because you're not supposed to. This is how charisma works. Because charisma is not there that you can just, you know, fuck dragons or so. That's stupid. It is there, so, you know, the first impression the group has on on enemies is, hey, is it favorable? Is it not favorable?
Let's try this again.
Where are you?
That was a bit bugged.
Blood. A few days old. Hope it's not Lily's.
But yeah. Okay. But yeah, that's one of the things that original D&D was supposed to be. You have to check what can you kill, what not, and you were specifically made vulnerable. Sure, at higher levels, it falls a bit apart.
thing again.
Honestly, that ghost gives me a little bit of the chills. I can't. Oh, lovely. Time to give her a hug. Honestly, yeah, she's kind of hot and kind of creepy at the same time. Good design. But yeah, no, it is interesting because, yeah, I think especially, you know, the more modern system, which quote-unquote is easier to understand, has so many design problems because it, again, bloated health and everything, while with Thaco you really end up with this, you know, in low levels, really this, okay, hey, how do we do things besides our, you know, abilities? Because most abilities are like more, okay, yeah, for example, you just have, you don't, for example, have cantrips and shit, you just have, like, usually one spell or so.
When you start, you get one spell, mostly not one you choose.
Yeah. So the thing is, because like it was supposed to be randomized, and you, like, that's the funniest bit about it, that you should, like, A&D was supposed to be treated more like a roguelike in the sense that, you know, you roll up a character and you deal with what you get.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes the DM decides, otherwise the die decides, and spells you want to have, or stuff like that, you need to research and talk with your DM.
yeah, and it's like kind of nice because, yeah, on low levels it really encourages you to, can you stealth, can you sneak, can you do, like, can you outwit enemies, can you do you know, diplomacy, because you're weak and everything else can kill you fast. It really encouraged you to, well, how do you engage with the world around you? Well, nowadays it's basically just, yeah, kill on sight. And it's so stupid. Even though the games just became also more linear. Like, how the fuck do you... How the fuck...
I mean, one reason is they also changed how spells work in general.
Yeah,
Thank God.
that's... The whole cantrip thing was
No,
like...
not cantrips.
What?
That's what you already talked about.
What part do you mean then? Sorry, my
Spell
brain...
slots.
Yeah.
It looks
Because
like
you
she stopped
technically
you to
had
hide.
them.
Mm-hmm.
But it was basically like, okay, how many first level spells can you prepare?
Footprints.
And then you had to decide at the
do they
beginning of
belong
your
to?
adventure, do I
She
want,
must be in that warehouse.
I don't know, light?
Mm-hmm.
Do I
Smart
want
girl.
to be able to cast
Lots of
sleep
places
2
to hide in
times?
there, I bet.
Yeah.
You literally prepared every spell you would ever cast in this session.
Yeah, that is a pretty big difference if you're honest.
Before that. Meanwhile, in the newer titles, it's just like, yeah, I have like 5 level 1, 2 level 2, or something like
Yeah.
that. 1 level 3. And then I can decide which of the spells I know to cast, which makes it a lot more flexible.
The whole preparation thing was it's kind of interesting because, yeah, you have to
Lily?
actually, oh, now something triggers.
Shit.
You have to be like, okay,
Lily?
what do I want to even cast?
Lily!
And that is
What will I want to cast?
what will I want to
Upstairs.
cast? And that's really cool because also it makes things a lot easier. I mean, you know what? Let's just
Should
put this
probably
really
crawl through here.
For some reason, people have problems with
Gotta
the
get
spell
through.
slot system, which I'm like, let's just be clear. If you're like, oh, but mana is more intuitive. No. Here's the thing.
She's a brave
I
and
played
resourceful
mana-based
little girl.
systems.
She's
Okay,
gonna be okay.
they work. Trust
gotta
me,
find
they
her.
work. But also, all of you are shit at math, and I played that while being in school, where people still actively learned math. You do not want that someone sits there at your table and already forgot what their spells do, which is like, hey, you're playing the mage. You should be, and I be clear here, know your shit. This isn't like, oh no, not everyone can. No, so sorry. If you can't remember your spells, don't play a wizard
Well, like spellcaster in general.
or a spellcaster in general. And if you what I want to say, and if you then add on top okay, that was weird. If you then add on top that people, you know, also have to be like, oh, how much mana do I have left to use it? You know what? Sorry. Sorry. At that point, I'm like, and you all are like, oh, the spell system is so hard. It's easy. You can cast one level 1 spell. Like, you have a list of how many level 1 spells you can cast. That is like it is fucking idiot proof. You are saying idiot proof systems are too much for you. Anyway, sorry. But like, yeah, it makes it even more easy. Like War Thunder, yeah. No, can't upgrade that yet.
Also interesting thing that it's kind of like completely missing from most encounters I've seen in like from people who DM who are newer. Probably because 5e doesn't explain it that well.
Doesn't explains jack shit, and it has only incentive to explain less.
I know.
I mean, honestly,
Can I please get to my point?
Yeah.
Because you were already talking about charisma and how it is actually originally used to decide
Another doll.
a higher chance of a favorable impression of another group you meet. Like, let's say, for example, you find a group of Minotaurs.
Yeah.
There is more to that. Because what also modifies how nice they are to you, how favorable they see you, is why are they there? Are they foraging for food? Because if they're nomadic, then you don't probably want to attack them because one will escape. Also, tell me when I shut up.
It's currently a cutscene, so please not.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, that's definitely. Sorry. Sorry. Oh no, it's Jared Leto.
The murderer with the camera. And the son of a bitch has my little girl. I was so close. Damn it! Calm down. Think. I gotta save her. No more signals coming into this communicator. I need to find another way.
Can I talk?
O'Neill.
Yeah.
Not sure I can trust him.
One would flee.
But he walked
and
out of here as bad as I
problem
want to
is,
find Lily.
what you encountered was not like in the game and
O'Neill,
encounter. It was
Sebastian,
probably a
can
scouting
you hear me?
party of, well, a bigger group. Are they all fighters? Probably not. Are Minotaurs on average
now.
probably stronger
Maybe
than
we're
your
better
level
outside.
1 Mook adventurer? Also likely. So the whole why are they there, and they're probably not alone depending on what culture they have and stuff. How they organize themselves. Those are all things adventurers would need to take into account.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the thing that I find the most fascinating is that, you know, that everyone always talks about how the writing has so many problems in, sorry, stuff happens, spooky stuff, has so many problems and is, you know, racist and like, yeah, it is, but it is kind of funny how people always are hung up on that. And then try to be like, so we have to dunk the whole game, which is like... And then I wrote it differently, and they barely do anything, you know, in terms of, oh hey, how does that fit into a world? It's like, half-assing aesthetics. We're back at ranting about D&D.
There you are. But where's Lily? Can't let him get away again. Hey! You! The girl! Where is she? Fuck.
Whew. Hashtag, yeah, evil group gang.
Shit, lost him again. Hope I can reach O'Neill this time.
Everyone, we have the stealth upgrade.
O'Neill, it's Sebastian.
You're still alive? I mean, you're still alive. Good. Were you able to locate the core?
No, but I know who has her. And he's got powers like nothing else in here. But I lost him.
I think I can help you out with that. I picked up a frequency I've never seen before. It's coming from City Hall.
Great. Where's that?
Look up. Do you see a building with a big clock tower?
Yeah.
That's it.
How in the hell am I supposed to get up there?
It's a bit complex. Come back here, I can explain.
Right. I'm on my way.
Okay, you know what? I love that, but it's just like, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, hashtag not very, not good gang. I was wondering what she's doing. Goop gang. Ouchie goop, yeah. Okay, that was, ooh. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, no. The classic D&D formula is really... Like, the classic Dungeon Delve formula is really good, in my opinion. And it kind of sucks that, you know, TTRPGs have been decimated so much. Honestly, okay, I wanted to talk about that on Friday, but, you know, no better time than now. Reading that they are deleting the old, you know, spells and shit from D&D Beyond is just like, yeah, fuck wizards. You know what I hate about that? Because over the past decade, I saw so many new people join. And I see those people who have not even played half a decade develop a hatred for D&D that is just literally based on shit other people that have also not played tell them. Like, I want to critique shit still on, like, some kind of merit, because I can say, you shouldn't play D&D, or, you know, buy it, because Wizards is a fucking bad company. Period.
There's nothing wrong with being cautious.
There is no
can't avoid
incentivization
fighting
to make a
forever.
new system,
Maybe
to
you
improve
should
a
think
system,
about adding some
or anything.
combat
Space, hold. Okay, that is actually kind of a cool thing to do. Sneak kills around the corner while in cover. Let me just check. There we go. I guess. But yeah, because it just makes it kind of exhausting. Like, but hey, it's not like, you know, a lot of people get like, oh hey, do you want to make an interview because you're definitely a big person. You have like, you have so much experience because you have a big channel with D&D content, and I just sit there being like, yeah, because they did something else before that and then just pivoted after they didn't brought in enough views. You know, as you do. That happened a lot of times. It's just so downhill. Schlorp, yes, schlorp. But like, you know what? This downhill trend is kind of wild because it just shows so much on the general how generally things develop online. People are incurious. Like, there's so much incuriosity right now. I mean, probably the best example that would have... I have two examples that feel like almost exemplary recently. One of them is, you know, the now very infamous... Someone at IGN just literally figured that, wait, a lot of that stuff about this dead disability advocate really doesn't line up at all. What the fuck is going on with that? Oh shit, a white guy made them up. Again, by the way, it's kind of wild that this is, I think, the 4th time in this year that some quote-unquote popular girl or so was revealed to be just a white guy pretending for clout. It just happened again. Amazing. Also, just, I think, recently, what happened is another guy, just like yesterday, there was another person being like, "Yes, I'm actually not from not from Japan. I'm just a British guy." And you're like,
Okay.
"Why are you all doing
okay
this?
is
You,
the right word,
oh
but
my
yeah.
god, it is so fucking funny."
Tell me how to get to City
Because-
Hall.
Union was built with a sort of backstage area, so Mobius operatives could observe the test subjects
Yeah.
in secret. Most of these passageways are still intact enough to bypass the fissures in Union.
But chunks of the city are floating in the air. How are there tunnels?
They're passageways, not tunnels. When you go in and out of them, you're basically phase shifting. We call it the marrow. It exists in a layer separate from what you see.
That doesn't make any sense.
Fortunately for you, it doesn't have to make sense. It just has to work. But it's a maze down there. You take the wrong path, you could end up on the other side of town.
Where's this marrow that gets me to City Hall? And who comes up with these ridiculous names?
I'll mark the location of the port. It's in the north safe house. Looks like a regular computer, but it's not. I'll give you the password you need to activate it. Once you're inside, follow the marker to exit B2. That should take you straight to City Hall.
You could have told me this on my communicator, you know.
Maybe so, but I couldn't have given you this.
Yeah.
The passageways are still intact, but the collapse of Union has caused infrastructure issues. My communicator says that the gas leak is blocking the path to exit B2. You'd never make it through alive without this.
Deadly gas leaks, huh? Thanks for saving the worst for last, O'Neill.
Based on what we've seen so far, I doubt that it's the worst you'll encounter.
You're not helping.
Anything else you need to know before you go?
Yeah. Also, Gasman, yeah, this is basically like, we have The Last of Us at home. I'm not complaining though. It's like, yeah, we know where it's coming from. Yeah, he did it twice. And yeah, it is like, it's kind of wild that we have another, guy pretending to be Japanese. That happens so much. Like, let's just be real here. The amount right-wingers accuse people, leftists to just be fake about Japanese culture, it's just like, it's definitely an admittance of guilt. They probably all have their own fake Japanese accounts. They probably all saw Mombot and just were like, oh yeah, you know what, that's a good grift to prop up our egos. Yeah, it's just so fucking wild. And yeah, the mixer incident is like, oh yeah, the KitchenAid fell on her foot. Oh, that sucks. She's in the hospital now. Well, that was a weird fall. She now has, they had to amputate her leg. Both legs. What? It's so, like, okay, you know what? When I came here, like, the first day I arrived at, okay, it's not the first day I was in Hamburg, but like, the first day I arrived here, in Hamburg, some idiot we don't have contact with anymore wanted to play some board games and opened, like, a drawer high up in a shitty way. So the door unhinged, fell on my head, and then fell on my toe. That sucked. I probably should have did a bit more because, it hurted a fuck ton, and, the thing came loose, but in the end I had to go to, I just had to go to, a surgeon. He removed everything, it was fine, healed. No, he removed the nail and some, how was it called, a bit of the, tissue, inflamed tissue. So my toe is still there. It's so funny because I read that and I was like, yeah, I guess I should have just removed my whole leg. Just to be sure, I guess. It's like, it is so wild for me that, yeah, but it keeps happening. Oh, removing a leg definitely does cut it. Sneaky bad. Honestly, you know, mixing in some sneak stuff is really a good way to make everything feel a bit more. It just feels powerful, you know? You're like, yeah, I'm outsmarting my enemies.
Probably should let Kidman know what's going on. Kidman, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What have you got for me?
The good news is that I located O'Neill, and he was able to get me on the trail to find Lily.
That's great.
The bad news is that Union is literally falling apart around me, and it's mostly populated by corpses and monsters. Oh, and that psycho I told you about? The one with the powers he shouldn't have? He's got Lily. I'm getting ready to head into the Marrow, which you neglected to tell me about, to get to him.
I'm sorry we didn't have time for a briefing before sending you in, but we didn't think it would be this bad.
It's just as bad as Beacon in here. No, it's worse. My daughter wasn't stuck in Beacon.
Okay, calm down. Maybe I can help you out. Can you give me any information on this person?
Male, about 5'10", black hair. He fancies himself as some sort of artist.
That's not much to go on.
Tell me something I don't know. I'm on my way to City Hall. I'll call you later.
And yeah, it's just like the fact that this person, stumbled over that. It's just like, you'd think everyone should have looked a bit closer. But I feel, you know, if people get confronted with, oh, you shouldn't, look into someone who is disabled, it's like, yeah, you know what, on a general thing, you should not investigate everyone, but like, if you find something is a bit fishy, maybe just do that. It is why that this grift just kept going for so long.
So
remember?
This is the computer O'Neill was talking about. Let's try that password.
Yeah. It should be obvious, right? I love, you know what? This is the thing I actually really, really love, you know? Because they're saying, oh yeah, we have our own passageways in the Marrow, and it's abandoned, backhaul factory stuff. Just like, yeah, you have the, concrete aesthetic from the first game in there a bit. But also, like, just a bit better in context. It's like, oh, it's good, it's good. I like what this game is doing. But yeah, that was just so fucking wild. And again, people should have noticed sooner, you know?
Looks like they were still designing parts of Union in here.
Yeah, they have a model of the town. Or, you know, what's part of it, I guess.
Could this be the whole map of Union? Used to be so huge.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's just nice details. But yeah. Maybe, but I think a lot of stuff influenced Control beyond this. Like, Control is very distinctly brutalist, and you find brutalist architectures in a lot of areas. That's a thing to ask one day. You know, maybe one day I'm big enough and get Gamescom invites, and then, you know, maybe Remedy's at Gamescom, and I can ask Sam Lake, like, you played The Evil Within 2? How do you like it? And again, bit bone chilling. Love that. Just love that little bit of But yeah. Servisa Cristal, da 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 da. What I want to say, it should have been obvious. And then you
like
have
things didn't go so well down here either.
Another part is that, you see, over 8 years ago. So we're talking about Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies now. Call of Duty Zombies. See, one of the things that happened to the lead designer of Zombies, Jason Blundell, is that he got frustrated. Because he was like, oh, you know, let's make some nice Easter egg in Mob of the Dead. You know, because one of the inmates was, you know, like a comic author, you know, was pointed at, and they made some fake artwork of his, and then had like someone from the art department write some, you know, red with red adding like critique on it, and then they split that picture up and put it and, you know, scattered all over the map, and people put that thing together in less than 24 hours. So he started making harder secrets. And they too kept, you know, being like, oh no, we just cracked them like in record time. So he was frustrated. And he was like, I'm putting shit in the game.
Emergency lockdown procedures are currently in effect. Lockdown can be disengaged by tuning to the frequency on your communicator.
Might as well give it a try.
Emergency lockdown deactivated. Please wait for system reboot of each annex. Stand by. Recreation area emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots. Research wing emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots. Security Annex emergency lockdown disengaged. Please wait while system reboots.
Hashtag Goop Gang. I played enough
I
Resident
hope
Evil.
that's it. Need to conserve ammo.
System reboot complete. Emergency lockdown fully disengaged.
Thank you for some ammo. But yeah, yeah, you're right. It so he was pissed, and he was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna put something in Black Ops 3 that no one will crack. Fuck you. And so far he was like, yeah, some people got close, but not much. And he specifically said he put something in that is not coded. Because he was like, yeah, if we have some, if I put it in that's coded, you would find it in seconds because you fuckers just data mine it. Which is like, you know what, Jason? I totally get you. So it was kind of funny. And a lot of people were off. So, yeah. And the thing is, as you know, a lot of people at Treyarch confirmed, if there were ciphers in a zombies game, they were always put in by Jason Blundell himself, and only himself, at the last minute, so no one on the team knew them. So they were all like, yeah, if something is in the game, yeah, we don't know. It's probably his fucking thing. And guess what? Now someone made a connection that feels... that almost feels too stupid that, you know, people overlooked it. But here's the thing. Someone put a few things together after, you know, almost 8 years. See... they found a few things on, you know, a lot of people thought it was, you know, on Shadows of Evil, but, like, obviously not. That this was just because of a misunderstanding, because, you know, some YouTuber in an interview put footage from Shadows of Evil, you know, pre-launch behind it, so everyone was like, oh, he was talking about that, but, like, ooh, nice. But, like, no, obviously not. That was just not a thing. But, and this is probably the funniest part that happened. Basically went and, the thing they put together was, so, that might just be a weird case, but like, basically the AK assault rifle variant they have in the game is used for a lot of fucking things, weirdly, and is on a lot of imagery, even in, you know, the later game where it isn't in the game, weirdly, like in Black Ops 4 it's in there, so weirdly, but well, and also. But, you know, no one was like everyone, no one was like, oh hey, what could it mean or anything, and like it wasn't like a blueprint they put together in like with a lot of formulas, hypercubes and stuff, and then apparently just one guy was like, it just hit him because here's the thing. That gun went through 2 name changes, which people always found weird, but you know, we don't know why.
Jesus, the smell.
Oh, hey, Yasua. First it was the ARAX, then the ARC, and like, so literally from alpha, open beta to final game. ARAX, ARC, and ARC 77, and then it was the KN 69, KN 44. That was it. So you're probably like, okay, that's weird. Why did that happen? And so he just, you know, texted an old Treyarch person. He was like, yeah, so the first name change was because, you know, there was already a gun out there. It was called ARAC, and they just, you know, avoided legal trouble. So like, okay, good. But the second one, he was like, that was just like near launch and probably just had something to do with zombies. And everyone was like, okay, fuck, so it has to do something with that gun. And then, only then, apparently, so did he look at the fucking thing and realized that, you know, like, you know what the variables are for a hypercube equation? K and N. And only then someone was like, and then only then he was like, oh wait, is KN44 a fucking hypercube equation literally hidden in a gun name? Because it probably is. It's kind of wild to me that this very simple connection was not made. But, you know, here's the thing. It's an Easter egg, it will be cracked one day, but like, and you know, they're still working on the equation now, but like, here's the thing, the moment they realized, oh, we need to do an equation, which is like, oh yeah, probably one hell of an advanced math problem anyway, so it's not easy. It's still funny they needed so long to make that connection. Like, that is so stupid. But then again, it probably proves the point again that the most stupid thing is like hide shit in plain sight, and people will not. People will just not be able to react to that.
So this is the dreaded gas leak, huh? Thanks, O'Neill. I'd never make it through without this thing. It's like a maze in here. Flammable. Damn. That means I can't rely on my firearms.
But not the crossbow is off limits, I guess, too. We open up new routes to return to areas we've already visited. I see this. No, Lena, this game is just like Dark Souls. Oh, God. It.
An electric lock. Damn. Well, gotta follow the trail. Might have seen me.
You know what the thing I dislike about this is? Oh, I can't use my firearms, but what about the crossbow? Oh, the crossbow is illegal too. This is definitely how this works. Definitely.
An electric lock. Damn. Well, gotta follow the trail.
It is funny how
Hopefully that did something.
the funniest bit is that you do have an eye like Skyrim. Sneak speed. Sneak speed.
Thank God. That mask smelled terrible.
Oh, they want to plug everyone into the Matrix. That definitely is a good idea. Total global saturation, no. I think the funniest bit is that, you know, currently... you have to deal with those fuse boxes.
I can't! The collapse caused the gas leak back. Hello? Can you hear me? It's Watkins.
Watkins, what's going on?
The collapse is happening faster than we predicted. And now it's affecting the marrow, too. Those things are trying to breach. You gotta help me.
We're secure on this side. Get over here.
I can't! The collapse caused a gas leak in the access tunnels, and I left my respirator on the APC. Can't you send a team through the tunnels with a respirator for me?
Sorry. We can't risk the personnel just to help you.
Fuck you guys then!
Oh well. Honestly, it's kind of wild that no one has done, like, you know, a survival horror game, you know, in terms of combat, that combines that with, you know, the basically goal and interactivity of Payday. That would be an interest. Like, honestly, Capcom tried to do like a co-op Payday, a co-op Resident Evil game for so long, and like, seriously, just look at the Payday 2 structure. It's like, oh yeah, you send operatives in, especially now, just, you know, around the globe, you could have multiple types of bioweapons they fight. Like, just, oh yeah, there could be so much. And it's like, yeah, you go in, you try to do stuff. You can even stealth some missions completely. It would instantly be better than Payday 3. That is just so wild that there's like... Yeah, you know what? 1,600 players is like totally a comeback that happens, you guys. That is totally a comeback. Definitely a comeback. Here's the thing. I think one of the funniest bits that happened is that someone was like... most and least favorite guns. Like, I think on a Curious Cat or so, and someone... And he said he hated all the weapons in Payday 3 and loved all in Payday 2. And then, you know, the Payday Twitter going, what about the new guns we added? I just sit here being like,
my way back into
Who's
Union.
going to tell them? Because, like, okay, you know what? Concord is just a being of its own making, and you know what the saddest part about this is? Concord is apparently good, like really good, and yeah, cool. It's funny how people say like, oh look, Concord it was 8 years to make, which is like, this is why we shouldn't do high fidelity games. I hate the fact that this was the thing, because, like, you know what? Games usually don't take 8 years because of graphics. Like, a lot of recent games look good with good graphics and don't take 8 years to make. 8 years to make is definitely someone stuck on a concept and reworking that, not everything else. But, like, yeah, what did they expect? Like, to a degree, they're like, oh, hey, we're making a really good, fun hero shooter and releasing them as a full-priced game. It's like, listen, I respect that, because it is, you know what, fair. You make a multiplayer game, and it's just like, no, not with bullshit and shit. It's like, okay, good, it's a premium game, I'm fine. But I have enough. Like, I'm sitting here, you know? Yeah, it came out way too late in an environment where that is already saturated. Like, here's the thing. You won't get the Overwatch people to play, because the Overwatch people, for some reason, still play Overwatch. My guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. Why? Because apparently Concord is better. But yeah, it's more like, you know, probably a mixture of, probably a bit of delusion and, let's just be real here, sunken cost fallacy. The moment Overwatch went free to play, and even before that, it's like, you know, yeah, you put money in that game. You want to keep playing it. You want to get your money worth. And that just... Oh, red goop. That's new.
Huh? Was that door there before? What the hell is this?
Free to play feels like...
It's a chance to test your skills. Step right up and try your luck, detective.
This is insane.
You'd be insane to pass this up. Steady your hand and put your shooting skills to work. No need to worry about ammunition in here.
Hell yes.
Honestly, this is usually the best thing about when you have just moments where the... Also, we got goop. Ooh, 2,500. Yes, let's do that. You fucks. I absolutely adore that they reused sprites from
Practice
enemies
makes perfect.
from the first game, because it's like, yeah, that is actually just that is just really fucking funny. And also, let me just point out, I absolutely adore the fact that they just peek around the corner and they just dodge, and you're like, oh god, you fuckers. Ah.
I must say, that is impressive, Detective.
What? I have a key though, so $4,000. Have it.
Hell yes.
10,000 goop. Who is the goop master? Hashtag goop gang. I am the goop master. Oh, come on. Really? Because I already got everything, but free easy is just 2,500. Yeah, you know what? Let's get everything from here. Then we can level up and continue playing next time. Goop gang, goop master. Yes.
You're the best
Goopster.
around,
I am the
Detective.
goopster. Yeah.
Nothing's ever gonna
that's a
keep
good-
me down.
Okay, honestly, it is kind of what, like, I mean, we joked about stuff a lot, but you know what? You know what this game currently just became with this shooting gallery? This is Resident Evil 4 remake at home, long before Resident Evil 4 remake existed. Like, I'm sorry, it is just like, yeah, it's kind of nice, it's kind of charming how Sebastian just becomes kind of a goofball, and it's just like, she's just like, yeah, you can train here, and he's like, I can? Tries out and it's like, oh, I got the high score, have you seen that? And you're like, god damn it, Sebastian. mean, yeah, but like,
That's perfect. You may very well be the best detective.
yep. And that's, ESC gallery, everything done. Okay, how do we get that? Info high score target types. No, shoot, click it on the Jason key. So the same color. So when you get high, so shoot gain time. 7,000, but ooh, lots of green gel.
Don't worry. It's just you and me in here. I won't tell anyone what just happened.
Honestly, by the way, it's kind of interesting how, you know, there's just a woman inside his mind. And he's just like, yeah, did I impress you with me being awesome? It's just like, god damn it. Also, I didn't expect him to have a Tetris Attack shooting gallery. No, seriously. Look at this. You need to get a high score, and it's kind of like Tetris Attack. What?
Closer to versus something like that.
I thought I was better than that. Disappointed!
How is he just turning into a goofball?
deserve a round of applause for that. I'm sure there's someone out there that will provide that for you.
Tatiana, can you just stop roasting me, please?
I thought I was better than that. Disappointed!
You heard that line twice.
You deserve a round of applause for that.
Big combos trigger
I'm sure there's
hourglasses.
someone out there that will
Okay.
provide that for you.
Yeah, so I'm not, at least I have the key. The problem is now, I get goop. Not the biggest goop, but goop. And I know what I mentally need to do because again I've played Tetris Attack against Agonia. I never won Tetris Attack against Agonia. But I at least on paper know what to do. Should I go negative?
Still
Nope.
got it.
I mean, I would love to just hand it over, but A, she's not good at shooting. She just has the better brains to connect patterns. And don't forget, the other game was about switching boxes and defeating Bowser. It was a golden box.
I must say,
Switching boxes
that
or
is
boxing
impressive,
switches.
Detective.
No, it was switching boxes. You had like a full you had like a full screen, and you had like blocks in there, and you had to swap the blocks to make yeah.
You deserve a round of applause for that. I'm sure there's someone out there that will provide that for you.
God damn it, Tatiana. Got it.
That's
Claire, I may be...
You may very well be the best detective.
That's all... Honestly, it's kind of funny how I just put my mind behind it, went a bit over time, cleared the whole shooting range, and the thing I get is a very, very, almost sarcastically, like, you're the very best detective. Tatiana, come the fuck on. Victory for Goop Gang. I could listen to Tatiana's praise all day. I mean, okay, honestly, I actually feel alive again. Fuck. No, I mean, this sucks.
If you feel alive again, it's good.
Yeah, but like, I know if I would take another half of the, this will be the whole day again until like tomorrow, until the evening.
Then don't.
Honestly, at least these things don't. I honestly need to prepare better if I want to
probably
try
get
it again.
back to that whole finding my daughter thing.
You maybe should, Sebastian. You maybe should. But honestly, this is the kind of thing Sebastian would. Yeah. This is the kind of thing that I think then a game succeed if it can, you know, get a bit of a goofy part with, you know, the serious stuff. That's a good mixture. Like, don't forget, people always are like, oh, Resident Evil 4 is so goofy. Resident Evil 4 also is pretty serious in a lot of ways. Yeah, first of all, let's get some weapon upgrades. We want our main weapon to be a bit strong. Ah, no. We need to wait for that. Okay, the time attack puzzle shooting gallery is fucking mercenaries.
We've got to stop meeting like this, Detective. There's nothing wrong with being cautious, but you can't avoid fighting forever. Maybe you should think about adding some combat skills.
Okay, stealth almost filled. I don't know if we want the killing around corner, but like we're sneaky fast now. We have and also some combat upgrades. Oh, what are we getting? I just realized we're getting thing. Huh. Oh well. Nice. Yeah, let's wait for that. 200% more weapon power is very good. Alright, and with that I'd say this was The Evil Within 2 for today. Yeah, good progress. We are in chapter 4. I think there are probably less chapters this time, but longer and more gameplay wise. So, gameplay focused ones, so yeah. That sounds great. Not going to lie, that sounds great. Oh well, we'll see next time. So yeah, I do hope you had fun. And yeah, it is really yeah, big decision as if I power through it with the antidepressants or if I just say no. That is just a big thing. So no longer do 2 open areas. Oh, okay. Oh well. Then let's just, you know, let's keep working on that next time. It's fun. It's really fun. But I guess we already did all of the shooting gallery, which was 10,000 goop, which is good. So good upgrades. Yay. Sneak power. And yeah, see you all again on Wednesday when we're gonna play some more Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Doing some G rank. Hell yeah. See ya. Night.